So, you've just completed your tutorial and are ready to start your Newwind journey, but you aren't quite sure where to start. Don't worry, this video series is designed to explain from the basics up to the nitty-gritty of Newwind. Each video in this series is dedicated to a different aspect of Newwind, and new videos will be added for new updates. Here is the Newwind spawn. A few things to note about it. Your items won't drop when you die within the spawn. It's basically a safe zone. PvP is allowed in spawn, but only if you're tagged. You can get tagged if you break blocks or try and attack someone. Within spawn, you are free to break blocks and build. However, to stop it from becoming a massive crater over time, spawn slowly regenerates itself when you aren't looking. Note, items do not drop in spawn when you die, but there is one exception: North Gate. You should try and avoid this area at all costs, since if you die here, your items will drop and you'll probably lose them. Northgate is a place specifically designed for people to wild PvP, which we will discuss in a later video. Around spawn, there are many traders. These are NPCs that will sell you a variety of items in exchange for dragon eggs and other currencies. Unlike vanilla Minecraft, you can get multiple dragon eggs on Newwind. In fact, they are a primary currency of the server. People buy items in dragon eggs, people steal dragon eggs, people scam for dragon eggs. We will cover dragon eggs and all the currencies of the server in more detail in part 2. Spawn is cool and all, but how do you get out into the world to build and explore? If you walk to the edge of spawn, you will notice these massive lava casts. This is due to the fact that outside of spawn, the world never regenerates or resets. As you can see in the tab list, I am on the Hope server right now, which is the oldest realm on Newwind. Its world has not been reset since 2019, but there is still plenty of space to build and find resources, as the world is 30 million by 30 million blocks. The fastest way to get out of spawn is by using the /wild command, which teleports you to a random location thousands of blocks away from spawn. If you don't like the random spot that it gives you, you can use the command again, up to 6 times in an hour. This looks like a pretty good location. From here, you might want to travel a bit farther from spawn for extra security. We recommend using the Nether, as traveling 1 block there equates to 8 blocks traveled in the overworld. If you want your base to be fairly safe, you'd want to be more than around 30,000 blocks out, and far from any axis. For example, a location at X 30,000, but only Z 100 would be bad, as there are highways that stretch in each cardinal direction tens of thousands of blocks out. If you want to see your coordinates at any time, on Java Edition, you can press F3 to view them. On Bedrock, coordinates show at all times in the corner of your screen. You can never guarantee your base won't be found, but the farther you go out, the exponentially lower the odds are of someone finding your base. Also, building an underground base is not a requirement, just as long as you are far enough out. For example, the chances of someone finding your base if it is more than 200,000 blocks out are slim to none. Do keep in mind though, some people may offer to teleport you very far out into the millions of blocks. That does not make your base location more secure. What matters most is how far your base is from everything else in the world. If you do happen to die while nether traveling, from a skeleton, or from a sweetberry bush, you can use /deathcoords to show what coordinates you were at when you last died. Or if you have a rank, which will be explained later on, you can use the /back command to return to the location. Ideally, you should remember to use /set_home as often as you can to save your progress. So if you happen to die, it makes it easy to just teleport back to where you were prior. Also, a good rule of thumb if you are a noob: don't trust anyone. People will try and scam you, kill you, take your items, and a multitude of other horrible things, since Newwind has practically no rules. Be careful who you trust. There are a variety of teleportation commands we have not yet explained which allow for quick travel across the world. To name a few, /TP allows you to teleport to a player. /TPA here allows you to teleport a player to you. /warp lets you teleport to different places in spawn. And /TP trader does the same thing, but for different spawn traders. This makes finding certain trader for a quest much easier. Something else that will help in your journey: ender chests. These let you store items that can be accessed from any other ender chests. There are free ender chests at /warp auction house and /warp decorators island. Try to keep as many of your items as you can in them, as only you can access your own ender chest. Earlier, we mentioned ranks. They are given as a reward for voting, which will be explained in part 2, or by donating to the server. If you look on the tab list by pressing tab, you will see people with different name colors. These correspond to their ranks. To see what each rank does, you can look on the website. Anyways, that is all for this introductory video. We will explain dragon eggs and other currencies and how to get them in the next video. Peace out.